Hi guys, so here you see the blankets and here's the curtains that go hanging on the side of it, and also the base and the top, and then we have the four post and the headrest. So here's what it looks like all put together. It's a really nice sturdy piece. It's kind of hard to find all the pieces, but I found this one with all the pieces is pretty expensive when you find it with all the pieces. So what we're gonna do is check how a doll sits at this bed. Even though it is a pretty big bed, the doll still sits weird. As you can see, her legs are hanging off quite a bit if she's at an angle, and if we turn her a little bit, oh my gosh, okay, if we turn her straight, you can see her legs are still sticking out a lot, and it's not like a normal bed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start by lifting up this bed a bit. We're gonna put something underneath to elevate it, and that's gonna be this box that I had gotten. Picked up a lot of them actually from the dollar store. They're just boxes for like filing papers, but these boxes were too small for filing papers, so that's why I'm going to use them for this instead. It's just going to be some storage that can go underneath the bed. It's actually not going to rest on the box because I have these four posts that I cut with my Dremel. They're just like I would say 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch wood post. You could get them at Walmart or something. So we're just gonna put them underneath the bed like this. But since get closer, but since the bed, it looks like it's not gonna elevate it very much. But since the bed plastic comes down to there, we'll be able to elevate it pretty much. This is how it looks with the posts. See, it looks really good. Really tall. It's not resting on the box. Use double-sided tape, and we're going to be sticking on a dust ruffle all the way around the bed. This is the fabric I chose. It's a little bit of an aqua with a small print. I put some pleats. I put some pleats in the dust ruffle so that it looks really square and neat. And the legs are stuck really well because they're just stuck with double-sided tape, and that's how it looks all the way around. See the little pleats here on the sides and on the other side. Okay, so that's the way that looks. Now we're gonna do the mattress. It's not gonna be a very thick mattress, it's just gonna be a thin one. So we're just using the fabric for the top of the mattress, batting, and a foam board. I cut out little notches just because the bed has 4 posts. That's the way it looks. It looks good. It's just a simple mattress, just so that you can't see those holes right there. There, it looks good already. I decided to put curtains at the top, and I also have this sheet with a ribbon. I didn't sew it, I just cut it and put stay stitch glue, and I glued on the ribbon as well. Because it is a 4-post bed, I did have to cut out the top sheet so that it will be able to go down straight. I also put curtains on the side and a curtain in the back just to cover that big Sindy logo at the back. I didn't want to see it, so it just looks like a back curtain. That's the way it looks from the bottom. And this is what I decided. This is how I had decided I wanted it to look with this blanket. This blanket actually I'm using is from a top that I really love the print of, but something happened to the back of it, and so it was damaged. So I decided to cut out different parts of it, use different parts of it. I'm using the front waist of the top, or just below the bodice for the blanket. And then these are nice little buttons and stuff that it had on it. It had ribbons, so I have the ribbons there on the bed. I'm going to use those as the ties for the curtains. As you saw in the first thing, this will probably be used for a pillow. So many other things you could use them for as well, but or maybe throughout the rest of the dollhouse. This is one of the boob covers, I guess you could say. It's the side of the bodice. I'm going to use it as a dress or a top. Maybe I'll show you how that looks if I decide to make one. But that's how it's going to look, and this is how it looks with the curtains. So I have here the curtains, and I use little ribbons to tie it back. And this is how I wanted it to look, all oversized. I wanted the blanket to be thrown out over the bed, and I had to iron this really straight because it did run and fold and wrinkle and everything, but I really like the way it looks. I still don't want to make the pillows, but it looks really good, I think. All loose and everything. These are some still photos of it in the house, and I like the way it came out. I added a top blanket, like a shawl throw. I still gotta add the pillows. And there you have it. Okay, so here we have the vanity mirror. We're gonna be putting on a new mirror because this one was messed up at the bottom, as you can see. So I just peeled off the sticker. You might need to use an X-Acto knife to get up at one of the corners, but it comes up, and I just stuck it directly onto the back of the mirror that I'm going to be using. I will cut it out with my X-Acto knife, and then we'll stick the new one on. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so I cut it out. It was really hard with the X-Acto knife to actually cut it out, so I ended up using scissors. But there you have it. There's a clear coating to protect the mirror, and I will just remove the back paper and stick it onto here and see how it looks. Okay, here's something funny. After trying over and over again to take off the back paper, like I'll remove the sticker. After trying over again to remove this, which is the back paper of the mirror, I realized I can't take it off because it's not a sticker mirror. It's actually something you would glue down. The white side, you glue on the white side onto there. Not a sticker. So I'll just go ahead and glue it down. Obviously not with glue because I don't want anything to be like permanent because I might want to replace it later. So I'm just going to put double-sided tape at the majority of the edges so that way it doesn't come unstuck from the sides, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I got it stuck on with double-sided tape. It looks pretty good. You can't tell it wasn't there before. And if you want it to look even better, because right now it looks all foggy and everything, you just peel off the tape. See? It's like a real mirror. Exactly like a real mirror. Looks really good. I'm not going to pull off the tape until we install it into the house though. So here we go. I'm gonna do the other two pieces now.